Welcome to Gainesville, Florida, and the swamp, where, as they like to say here, only the Gators come out alive. This place is cranked up and ready for a big game today. This is not just any other matchup. Both teams come in ranked in the top 10, colliding early in the season, each trying to set the tone with a big statement. As we'll see the number 7 team in the country, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Florida Gators. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Gators will kick this deep to start us off. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lynch. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Boy, Chris, this back is so talented. Picks up another first down. The Nebraska faithful love to see the ball in his hands, just like they've loved to see the backs over the years. Think about T.O., Tom Osborne, when he had the backs going, Mike Rozier and Lawrence Phillips and Amon Green, Roger Craig going way back. More recently, Amir Abdullah, Rex Burkhead. Boy, oh boy, they've had some fun backs to watch.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab made by the tight end.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Gosh, Chris, I just love this atmosphere. The home field advantage on full display. The defense flying around with energy. Nice job there on that third down of using the energy from the crowd to make that stop.
The Cornhuskers will have to punt this one away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. He'll hand it off. Great cut there. That's strong run defense. Not much of a gain on the play.
Well, this guy's got some wriggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Trying to create here on the move. Oh, he misfires again. 3 in a row.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? On the run here, lets it go. And this pass is on target, caught. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
And the Huskers with 1st and 10 here. Takes the handoff. It's Fuentes. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
There's the handoff. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed. They also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. They got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Listen, I'm not going to second guess from up here in the booth, but third down and 1, just get the first down, move the sticks, and keep the drive alive. That one backfired.
The Cornhuskers will have to kick this away. They're going to kick it away for the second time. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? They'll test the right side here. They bring him down right at the 20.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back. Lets it fly to the wideout. Falls incomplete. Broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackle made after a solid gain will spot the ball for 31.
You know, on third down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection, because you know that you're going to throw and the defense knows that you're going to throw. It's a matter of can you protect your quarterback and give him the time, and then can the receivers win on the outside? They're able to do that, move those sticks. It's a first down.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Incompletion sets up a second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he's going to float this one to the right side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Well, the offensive coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's complete downfield. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Florida.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown? That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. Quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
Went after, up and good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. That picks up a first down. They'll spot it at the 39.
That's the end of the first quarter. Florida 7, Nebraska 0.
The Huskers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. Makes a quick catch. Fights through the tackler. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Pass caught, 2nd down now. And he'll set up to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide.
He fires this throw and it's intercepted. Gators offense retakes the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Finding some room at the 25. It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Second down play coming up. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He bought some time, now lets it go. That one falls incomplete, looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Fires it to the wideout. And that one's picked off. What a play. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. The ball is free in the backfield. Looks like the defense has it.
Man, Chris, we can hear the hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. He'll hand it off. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Back's got it again. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out, fun and gun, and attacking downfield. I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on an offensive line and their running back.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is,
he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Set to kick this one off.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They moved the ball into plus territory last time, but it ended in a fumble. They can't do that again, trailing on the scoreboard. They're going to run it. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Important second down play coming up. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. That's good for first down yardage. They'll spot it at the 37.
That is a first down. Good job by this big offensive line and this running back to be able to pick up positive yards. How often have we said that over the years with backs and offensive line play from Nebraska?
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. After a lot of time to scan the field, fires this one to the right. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Bringing pressure. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Well, good job here getting into the backfield and coming up with this sack here by the defensive line from the Florida Gators. And, Chris, you think about Florida, you think about defensive linemen, you think about an incredible history and legacy that they've had over the years. Start with Javon Kearse, the freak, what he was able to do, and Kevin Carter, all the sacks he came up with. Dante Fowler, such speed off the edge. Even Derek Harvey, boy, he had an incredible year in 06 when the Gators won the national championship. And we're still seeing them dominate the line of scrimmage today.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And it's good.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Nebraska, 3.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Gabe moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The game makes it second and medium. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Freshman introducing himself to the quarterback there.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk? Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Oh, and the lob is intercepted near the sideline. And he steps out of bounds, but a crucial takeaway. Great play by this defense.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And looking for a big play here. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Well, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Ball sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice game.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Fires it on the move. It's caught downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
I mean, the defense knew coming into this game that this guy was going to be a handful. They got to change things up. This guy's already got over 100 yards in this game, and we're in the first half.
That huge play sets up a great opportunity. First and goal just outside the 5. Gives it to the back. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead, or play it safe. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Snags the quick throw. They bring him down. It's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. That completion makes it second and medium. Play action fake, looking to throw. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Florida 21, Nebraska 3.
Cornhuskers will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, and a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Florida offense retakes the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looking for the wide out. And he throws his third interception of the day. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and he dropped that one. A great chance at his second interception of the game. Yeah, he said, here's second down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
And they finally tackle him down at the one. Big gain in the pitch and catch.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance.
Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Huskers.
We give all the credit here to the play caller for this touchdown pass. First and goal from the 1 yard line. Everybody expecting run. Instead, you throw it. Pays off for a touchdown.
They make the extra point but trail 21-10. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Florida 21, Nebraska 10.
Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16.
Florida Gators will take over first and 10.
The Gators offense retakes the field. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And now the handoff. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
No gain on the play. Brings up
Crucial third down play right here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Handoff from the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 40. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Going the other way, can they catch him? And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Gets some space around the 30. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
47-yard line. Brings up second down.
Now it's second down here. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Gators will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Incompletion makes it second down. Here comes a handoff. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's 3rd down and 7.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Pressure is coming. Contact as he threw it. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Gators.
Chris, that's his 2nd touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
Well, they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And that catch is hauled in. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And they heave it deep downfield. They finally get him down at the 10-yard line. Sets up a 1st and goal. What a play.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Huskers are in the red zone. First down, looking to throw the football. Pass caught, can he get in? Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And it's a touchdown, but there is a flag down. Let's check out the marker. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he scores! Touchdown, Nebraska. That's a crucial response for this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good, makes it an 11-point game, 28-17.
That makes the score Florida 28, Nebraska 17.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Set to kick off.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
Florida Gators will take over. First and 10.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Play action fake, looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground, but the next tip ball could be going the other way.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. Receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that third down. Let's see what their decision is on fourth down coming up.
Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Can he make it? They can't catch him. Touchdown. Well, Kirk, we knew this guy was a dangerous returner. Took the football and just knifed through that coverage team.
You know, a lot of times when we talk about vision, usually we're talking about running backs trying to find a lane. But returners need to have that as well. And you just saw how great vision allows this returner to kind of weave his way through the defenders for a touchdown.
So down by 5, they'll go for 2, trying to cut this to a field goal margin. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He makes the grab in the end zone. The two-pointer gets him back within a field goal.
And makes the score Florida 28.
Now they get set to kick it away.
25. Number 17. Set to kick off.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
Florida Gators will take over. First and 10.
And the Florida offense retakes the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. The guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
First down loss sets up 2nd and long from the 11. Same tailback, another carry. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Throws to the tight end. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. It's a short return. They make the tackle at the 25, but what a play for this defense.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
This should be the last play of the quarter. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. He's got it for a big gain. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter with the score. Florida 28, Nebraska 25.
So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
What a great call here by the offensive coordinator. Get the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and even though you're close to the end zone, you can still throw it and use the timing to your advantage. Allow this receiver to be able to walk into the end zone.
PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter.
That makes the score Nebraska 32, Florida 20.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
Set to kick this one away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Gators offense retakes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Here's the 2nd down play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway at the 26-yard line is huge.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a two ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
Keeping it on the ground here. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Boy, questionable call there on 3rd down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Now you got a big decision here on 4th down and short.
And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Give it to the back again. That run moves the ball across the 35. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. From the shotgun, drops back. He's running out of time here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They've got him, but he easily makes the 1st down, and this drive keeps going.
Oh, my gosh, the defense does their job. That ball is thrown short of the 1st down. They've got to rally to the ball and not let him have that kind of effort to pick up the 1st down.
And the Gators begin a new series here, 1st and 10. An inside give now from the shotgun. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
But that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Running out of time in the pocket. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the 1st down.
Interesting call here, Chris, with this screen pass in the 4th quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush, but give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a 1st down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route with him. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And it's incomplete. Even in a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Here we go now, a crucial play for both sides. They'll set up at 3rd and 4. Looking to chuck it again. Makes a quick grab. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the 1st down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Touchdown, Florida. And they'll claim the 4th quarter lead.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the 4th quarter to give them the lead.
Kick is up and good. They go up by 3 here in the 4th quarter. Can they hang on? The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? 1st down, looking to throw the ball. On the run here. Lets it go. Pass is caught. And they get him down after the completion.
I love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
That completion good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that 1st down yardage.
Boy, I love to see this quarterback throwing the football the way he is. That's the way you start a drive. 3 for 3, and let's keep it going.
Looking for his big tight end. And he's got it.
That's exactly what they needed here. Just a humongous play late in the football game. And this play right here could put them in a position to get the go-ahead score.
1st and goal. Can the offense punch it in and claim the lead here in the 4th quarter? Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Touchdown, Huskers. They jump in front here in the 4th.
Well, what an unbelievable job by this offense, Chris. They put themselves in a position to put a touchdown on the board. They take the lead, and now we'll see if their own defense can hold on to that lead in these last couple minutes of the game.
PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter.
That makes the score Nebraska 39, Florida 35.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Here we go. They need a touchdown. They got some time to work with here. They got to be precise and manage the clock wisely. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
At this point in the game, obvious situations, you're going to throw the football. I like the call by the defensive coordinator. Went with dime. 6 defensive backs. Get them as much speed on the field as you can. May have confused the quarterback there a little bit and led to that incompletion.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. And this pass is caught. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short gain. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
He's moving out of the pocket now, looking to scramble. Incomplete. He was good as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Fourth down now, and defensively, you know, you're just asking these guys to make one more stop to seal the victory.
Time running down. They'll go for it here on fourth down. Looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab. Goes down after making the grab. It'll be enough for a first down.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second, hey, that's a different